I've always written songs in a very chaotic way. Words come to me and I write a poem, and then 6 months later I find the poem and I start making a melody to it. And then sometimes there's these moments, and usually those are the best songs, where you just sit down in the right kind of mindset and you just write it, and it writes itself almost, and it's like something coming from like deep within your subconscious. It's been like taking notes deep in there, and then suddenly it's just like all just coming up, and then the song's written in like 20 minutes and it's just there. Touring is kind of like the process of eliminating routines. Every day is a different city, a different problem, a different culture. So there's something so inconsistent about touring, about the things that you're experiencing. In London, I always have such a nice crowd, just like very warm, a lot of energy, but quiet in the quiet moments. Touring would be a lot easier if I was on a label and I had a more kind of commercial setup and structure of the way that I run my business. But I'm somebody that really enjoys the other sides of playing music and of being on the road, and I enjoy taking things into my own hands, and I feel capable of doing that. So sometimes, you know, when it's a decision between getting a tour manager or bringing my sax player along, I will take the sax player and tour manage myself, because for me it's about, you know, getting the show that I want, putting it out there, and then everything else must just be hustled. And I've learned the hustle, and I know that I will reap the rewards of that. But for now, it's still hustle, and that's fine. Yeah, lots of people are like up and about. Who gives duke in the world? Oh my God. Thanks, man.
Suspended in nostalgia, I find your name hanging in my memories. I fill myself up with your gaze. Oh, what a maze you've put me in. I spy with my little eye, your wide eyes that take me time traveling. It feels like swimming, swimming with my eyes closed, nose to nose. You just fucking know.
Oh, so that's one thing that I'm going to go over with everyone is that we have like a color palette for tomorrow of like kind of like the range of colors that we want to see on the stage, because basically
blue is in it.
This big tour, it's just like fuck it, like
yeah, exactly.
you just want to have fun, huh?
Yeah, let everything else go. The last pieces of me. I feel like we all have just it's such a spectrum, your masculinity and femininity, what you bring to the table as a human being, what your energy is like, and how you work with other people. I have always worked musically better with men somehow, but with these kinds of men, just to be around people that have that sense of not taking themselves too seriously and being able to be real and connect and be playful. And I think playful is the word here, because I went through a lot of different things with a lot of musical collaborations, and right now it feels so right. For me, it's all about just playing around like a bunch of fucking kids and just having a good time, and that is infectious, and that is taken by the audience, and the experience is shared,
The road. Well, I'm gonna probably lose half my shit on this bus. Baby, one time. Oh, that song has been in my head for ever. It's like rolling around. I could hardly sleep.
Start then from feedback of half of the time of the solo.
Yes.
And then on
Feedback?
Feedback.
Just be like fucking rock and
No,
roll
really
about
do it.
Be
Do it over
so
and
rock
over.
and roll.
Like make
Yeah.
it 3 notes.
Wow. Make it white.
Make it twice, exactly.
I feel like there are moments where I don't feel like I have enough energy to write new material because I'm working so hard on things. So there definitely is something that you lose out on because you've got kind of like a finite amount of energy going around that you can spread into all the different parts of yourself. But I just see everything as a process and as cycles, and right now it's been releasing the album, so it's been tour the fuck out of Europe and America. This phase is about to come to an end, and then I'm gonna be back in creation phase, where I worry less about social media and doing all my own, PR essentially, and just work on myself, both musically and just in my own mental health and where I'm at. And that's kind of how it goes for me at the moment, and I kind of don't mind that. The most incredible thing is that because of the independence that I've kind of been able to attain, I don't have any obligations to anyone. And at the end of the day, whatever your kind of field of expertise, whatever you do with your life, the most satisfying feeling I feel is to be your own boss and to only have to do things because you want to and because there's a desire to. And that's something that is really, really just paramount in my life. That knowledge is like, it's my definition of freedom, and and it's so important.